Hey guys, it has been a very long time since I have gone on any little virtual field trips with you or really gone anywhere or done a vlog or anything or just said hey. So I wanted to do that tonight. So I am getting ready to head to a restaurant called Bar Taco, and I'm gonna meet with some of my friends and we're gonna have dinner, and then they're gonna go to a movie, and then I'm gonna come back and record. Okay, so I'm going to try to drive a little and talk a little, mostly because I want to talk about Hurricane Florence. And I just want to thank you guys for reaching out to me. I got lots of comments and messages, and I really appreciate that. It was really sweet and meant a lot to me. So I live near Chapel Hill, which is in the central part of the state of North Carolina, and we definitely had a lot of flooding here. We had some winds and we lost power for a while, but the main issue here was flooding, and it's still an issue. And I live out in the country, and there's actually a sinkhole on the main road that I use to get from my house to Chapel Hill. So I'm curious about if we're still gonna have a detour today, or if I'll be able to drive directly there. So you'll get to see too. Okay, so far so good. But we are approaching the area where there was a sinkhole. So there is a big lake. It's actually the water source for the county or city, and that overflowed. So I thought that was why the road was closed, and then I learned that there was a sinkhole. And that happens when a lot of water, I don't exactly know this. I'm not an engineer or geologist or whoever knows about sinkholes. But anyway, this is what I think happened. I think the ground was so saturated that the earth underneath the road just gave way. And then, you know, all of the asphalt that you drive on, I think it just sunk because there was nothing under it anymore because it just washed out. We had a crazy amount of rain. We are very fortunate where we live. There's a lot of folks that have lost a lot. Their houses, property, a lot of damage, some deaths, which is really sad. A lot of animals did not survive this flood. And it's really sad. Like, if I talk about it too much, I'll start crying. So anyway, okay, we're coming up to the part that's been closed. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see what happens. It's still closed. I see the orange signs. I'm gonna show you in just a second. There's one. There's two. And now we're gonna have to turn. Okay, so now we are gonna come out. So the detour just loops us around the part of the road where the sinkhole is, and now we're gonna come out by that lake that I told you guys that overflowed, told you about. So anyway, I'm gonna show you that in just a second. I mean, is this exciting or what? You probably came here for some Play-Doh or some toys, and here I am taking you on a detour on my way out to eat. There actually is one other thing that I wanted to talk to you about. I was gonna do this in a separate video, but so I think a lot of you know about DCTC. DCTC was the main channel that I recorded on. Brandon and I had that channel, and Brandon moved a couple of years ago, and he lives a couple of hours away in Charlotte. So it's really hard for us to record. And also DCTC was taken down. We don't really understand why. But we haven't been able to get it back up, which is really depressing. And if I talk about that too much, I'll also cry. So, whoa, look at this huge hill. Wow, it's like being on a roller coaster. Okay, I'm back. So a lot of you ask about DCTC, and there's no big story to tell. We don't know a lot. We woke up one day and it was gone, and we haven't been able to get it back. We've tried. So I've uploaded some of my favorite videos that I really love, and I'm gonna continue to do that. And for those of you that are wondering about Brandon, he's doing great. He's happy and good and all of that. And I'm also doing great. So I have some channels. I have DCTC school, which I want to do, like, you know, I used to be a teacher, so I wanted to do kind of like educational stuff, sort of like fun educational stuff on that, which I plan to do. And then I have this other channel called Kids Vids. And I've decided I'm gonna go back to having the Amy Jo Show be a vlog channel and kind of like a behind the scenes video, which is what it was when I started. Oh, hold on. I should have been coming from that road right there. This is the end of the detour, and now we're gonna go that way. And down there is where the lake is that overflowed. You'll see in just a second. See all this traffic there's a lot of detours. So, okay, so here's the lake. And the road goes right over the lake. So there's a lake on this side. And you can see there's a lake on that side, and this was flooded. Okay, so back to the channel. So I have the other channel that's Kids Vids. That has a bunch of random stuff on it. If you go there, you're gonna be like, what is this? This is crazy, and it is. But I'm gonna start doing the videos that I've been doing on the Amy Jo Show, like Play-Doh and toys and Play-Doh surprise eggs, and I'm gonna start doing all of that stuff, like the kind of stuff that I did on DCTC on that channel. It's called Amy Jo's Kids Vids. And then this channel, the Amy Jo Show, will be what it was in the beginning. I already said that, I know. I'm just trying to, I'm thinking and I'm driving, and so I'm just trying to figure it all out. Anyway, so that's all about that. And this is the parking lot of the mall. And look, this was all flooded out too. There's a bunch of mud. Okay, so I'm here, and I was actually going to take my camera and show you guys the restaurant that we're going to, because it's really cool. There's a big outside patio, and it's really beautifully landscaped, and there's some outside games that kids play and stuff, but apparently there's a really long wait there, so we're gonna eat at a different restaurant. It's just inside and boring and lame, so I'll just talk to you guys soon. Thanks again for checking on me. I'm fine, and it really made me feel so loved that you guys checked on me. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye!